Hi, I'm Kasama J.
And I'm Kasama Torrey.
Today we're going to go through a tutorial on Doble Doble, which in Spanish means double. So a Doble Doble pattern of a Sinawali is basically repeating 2 consecutive moves. Now we're going to do this with a Sinawali 4 pattern because we think that's one of the easiest ones to learn. We started off learning the Sinawali 6 pattern in class, but as you found out, you can do a Doble Doble pattern on any different Sinawali. So let's review what the Sinawali 4 pattern is. It's a right forehand high hit, a right low backhand hit, a left forehand high hit, and a left backhand low hit. So 4 moves, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now it doesn't make sense if you're going to repeat a hit to go 1, 1, and 2, 2. That doesn't make a lot of sense. So what a Doble Doble pattern does is you go 1, and then if you're going to repeat that, you would go to the next one, the 2, return to the 1, and then you would continue with the rest of the pattern. 2, 3, 4. So that was a Doble Doble on the first count of a Sinawali 4 pattern. Now let's do a Doble Doble on the 1 and the 3 counts. It would be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're repeating 3, 4. So that's on the 1 and the 3. Now the hard part comes when you try to do a Doble Doble on the very last count of a Sinawali pattern, because then you have to return to the beginning. So now let's do the Doble Doble Sinawali 4 on the 4 count. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you do now? You hit the 1 back to the 4. So that's Doble Doble on the 4th count of a Sinawali 4. So most of the Doble Doble patterns that we're interested in, though, are when you're doubling every count of a Sinawali. What that ends up doing is you go from a 4 count, like in Sinawali 4, and you multiply it by 3. So now you'll be doing 12 counts, and every one of them is doubled. This is what it looks like. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 4. So that's all 12 hits. Now what you might have noticed, if you're really paying attention, no matter what we do to the Doble Doble pattern, the original hit will still be the same as your original Sinawali, and the last hit will still be the same as the original Sinawali. Which means that if you're going to do a chain of Doble Dobles, the same transitions will apply that you had in your original Sinawalis. So if you have redondos or different transitions, those will be the same. So here's how we learn this. I'm a fairly visual learner, so I started off and I wrote everything out. And that helped me so I could actually see it. Now we've included videos for you after this that include all the Sinawali Doble Doble patterns, so you can watch the videos. You don't have to write them all out. Then the next thing we did is we're fairly tactile as well. So we went ahead and started without our sticks. The same different patterns apply. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4. So that way, if you like to feel it and you have a partner at home or in class, you can do that. And then the last thing is if you're an auditory learner, there's different ways to count these Sinawali Doble Doble patterns out. Here's how I like to do it. I like to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 4. Torrey does it in a different way.
I like to break them into sets of 3 or a triplet. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
And then another way you can do it is you take the full 12 counts, because remember, 3 times the original amount would be a 12 count. You can count that all out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So whatever works best for you, that's the way to learn these. We started off with just a few, and then we started to chain them together. So hopefully you'll enjoy this, and we'd like to dedicate this to Guru Fred and Guru Leela, who have said that they wrote the first few chapters of the Kali Majapahit program, and it's up to the rest of us to add to that. So this is our contribution. Hopefully you'll enjoy it.